All right, let's get started. Elon Musk visits Auschwitz concentration camp after anti-Semitism claims. Why did he go there? I don't know. Maybe he was taking notes. Who knows? Okay. He went there with, of course, Ben Shabibo. You know, two fascists at like one of the most important fascist monuments. Okay. A testament to like how devastating fascism can be. Interesting. Interesting that they went there. What were they doing there? I do not know. Okay. This guy is a Nazi himself, basically. Okay. I mean, he is like straight up a white nationalist. And this guy, sure, not anti-Semitic, but definitely, unless you're talking about bad Jews, he always does that. But also, you know, hires fascists, is like responsible for a metric ton of like fascist rhetoric. But hey, guys, it's cool. They're pro-Israel, and also, you know, they're at the Auschwitz concentration camp. So, you know, don't worry. Let's completely overlook like the things that they say and do on a daily basis. This person said place of alleged genocide, and I assume they're not actually, as a 38-month subscriber, doing Holocaust revisionism, but I think they're referencing the Stop Anti-Zionism tweet. But you can't get spicy with that. Yes, I know that's what you're trying to say, but you can't be saying shit like that because I don't know what the context is, chatter. Or I mean, I do in this circumstance, but other people don't know. So be careful with what you say. You might get clapped. Now let me tell you, the person is referencing this tweet. Okay, I posted about it earlier this morning. There's an account called Stop Zionist Hate. Okay, it was created basically as the opposite of like what was it? Stop Anti-Semitic Hate or whatever. Like the other account that is run by like a psycho. I didn't pay too much attention to this, but a lot of people who are more knowledgeable on the issue were saying that they thought it was strange that they thought it was strange that they weren't following any Palestinians initially. They were only following like Jackson Hinkle and all these other people, right? And I saw this tweet this morning and I was like, get out of here. All right. Stop Zionist Hate post Elon Musk and Ben Shapiro in Auschwitz, a town that allegedly witnessed genocide in the 20th century. Allegedly? What do you mean allegedly? That's it. That's all it takes for me. I see that, and I'm like, nope, I know what's going on. Yeah, hold on, 1 second, everybody. That's right, my Geiger counter's going off. Uh-oh. Hitler particle emission confirmed. Okay, that's it. It's radioactive. I see that, I'm like, nope. That's a lot of Rontgens, man. That's not like, you know, not good, not bad. Okay, that's too many Rontgens. Okay, I don't know how many Röntgen it is, but it's too many. I'm playing Stalker, and you just with that? Yeah, audio perverts, you are now dead. Anyway, look. All I'm saying is this is ridiculous. Okay, bro said allegedly to the Holocaust, there is no fast way to prove you care more about hating Jews instead of protecting Palestinians than doing shit like this. Also, Ben Shapiro and Elon, their contribution to modern fascism is notable. So, you know, that's crazy. Like, I will probably never look at this account the same ever again. Okay, I hadn't paid close attention to it at all. A lot of people had personally said that what they were interested in is like just, you know, clout or whatever. And the issue is like this space is just occupied by a lot of motherfuckers who are so grifty. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It just sucks that like so many people that pop off in like the supposedly like pro-Palestinian space. Like there's a lot of motherfuckers out there who are just trying to get the bag, and I don't know how to deal with it, because it's like, on the one hand, like it's weird because the people are if they're posting like normal things, right? If they're posting normal things that are specifically related to Israel, okay, and they're only talking about like I don't know what Israel's doing in Gaza, if they're like accurately depicting information, that's one thing. If they're openly anti-Semitic and they're also like constantly the only accounts that you see that's posting about Israel, is like a psyop. It's a psyop. Like, what are we doing? It's like a perfect demonstration that, you know, a lot of Zionists like to point to, right? To say, look, these guys don't care about Israel. They only care about Israel because it's Jews and they're anti-Semitic. And to me, I feel like it's disgusting. It's gross to be anti-Semitic to begin with. But then beyond that, it's like, it's both gross on its own because you're a bigot, okay? And then also you're doubly gross because you're undermining the values that you supposedly espouse by, you know, working extra hard to specifically use an active genocide to talk about a secondary agenda of hating Jews. Like, what? You know, this just sucks. Like, you can't say allegedly to the Holocaust and then simultaneously, you can't say allegedly to the Holocaust and then simultaneously around and be like, but here's the real genocide in Gaza. People now automatically, normal people are going to look at you and go, oh, you're a clown. Like, you don't give a shit. And it's really up. Anyway, Roman statues PFP accounts that a year ago were openly posting about the demise of the white race and after October 7 became the most anti-Zionist out there. Yeah, it's crazy. Here's their apology tweet, apparently. Our point in using the word allegedly was to show the double standards when it comes to discussing atrocities. We don't deny the atrocities of World War II. Zionists and the mainstream media use the word allegedly when reporting on Palestinians being murdered, yet they don't get labeled as anti-Palestinian atrocity deniers. Dude, what? This is not even a good ass. No, dude, that's crazy. Hey, I was just pretending to be a Nazi is so stupid to show the double standard of like how the media are being Nazis. Oh, come on. Come on. Crimes of World War II, not the Holocaust. Like openly state that the Holocaust happened. Okay, it did. You're saying. Listen. Here's how it works. Okay, here's how it works. There's a very simple telltale sign. There is no easier way to identify that you are dealing with potentially a fascist other than, especially if we're talking about the Western world, right? Like especially the easiest way to, you know, log somebody or clock somebody for Hitler particles is when they just like start questioning the Holocaust. It's like so profoundly well documented. It's one of those things where it's like you're climbing a mountain, brother, to get there. And that mountain, that is a hurdle that you must overcome. And that hurdle, you're not climbing that mountain without a shit ton of intensity and real belief that it must not have happened. Okay? Incredibly well documented. There are entire fields dedicated to covering it extensively. Like, it's crazy. It's a matter of historic record. Okay, we're not talking like the atrocities that Genghis Khan dealt with. You know what I mean? Like, that's insane. It's not that far. It's not that far off in our history. It's like it happened relatively, it happened relatively recently. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's talk about two fascists going to Auschwitz.
I was divided into smaller sectors, so I mentioned the story of the... Thank you very much for taking our
invitation. This is like, by the way, I gotta mention something. There is nothing grosser. I will put my entire chest on this, okay? I'm not Jewish. As you guys know, okay, I am Muslim. I'm a Turkish guy, culturally Muslim, not exactly someone who practices Islam. But having said that, okay, as a person who despises fascism and wants to eradicate it, okay, there is nothing grosser to me, at least, and I suspect my friends from every different background will agree with this, that are also anti-fascist. There's nothing grosser than having two dudes, okay, who are unbelievably in support of virtually every kind of fascist movement, okay, going to a fucking concentration camp to do a media op to be like, look at us, guys. Like, you should not be anywhere near the Holocaust concentration camps. Like, you should not be able to use that as a way to do positive PR for yourself. It is wild. In my opinion, this act, especially because the groups that are facilitating this are doing it in a deliberate way to like whitewash the anti-Semitism accusations launched towards X, which is a platform riddled to the fucking brim with Nazis, right? Like, the fact that you would be a Jewish organization that facilitated this is insane, okay? It's crazy. It's crazy. What are you doing? Like, what the fuck are you doing? You are just weaponizing the memory of the Holocaust to launder the reputation of a dude whose platform is just filled to the fucking brim with Nazis, okay? To the goddamn brim. That's nuts. Anyway, like, to me, I think this is worse than when, like, who was the basketball player who went to the Holocaust memorial and like took a selfie? Like, I think going to the Holocaust Memorial and taking like a sexy selfie is disrespectful. This is more disrespectful. Yeah, it was Danny Green, right? Like straight up. I think allowing straight fascists to launder their reputation at the concentration camp, okay, after correct accusations that like they're both either directly hiring anti-Semitic people or allowing anti-Semitism to thrive, like to be able to use the memory of the Holocaust to do PR for this kind of thing is wild to me, okay? Is wild. And yes, I know Ben is an Orthodox Jew, okay? I know that. Except Ben has said a shit ton of anti-Semitic things. You know what I mean? Ben has defended anti-Semitism. Ben has defended anti-Semitism for the likes of Ann Coulter, for example, and has openly said, I don't care that she's saying anti-Semitic shit because she's pro-Israel, undeniably. And that's it. That's all I care about. Like, Ben is not hiding his perspective. He does not care if someone is anti-Semitic as long as they're pro-Israel, okay? It's very odd that people can't see through this. I like how they teamed up for this one. What awful shit do you think the other people in the folding chairs did? I don't know. They're probably just like normal people. It's crazy, man. It's actually crazy. You talking about Shapiro or Glebe? No, I'm talking about Shapiro. Elon is also wearing a kippah. I don't know what the move is there. I don't know what's happening there, but you know. He was also been accused of fueling the anti-Semitic conspiracy theory on X. Bro, this guy literally said, dude, it's so funny. Dude. No, this is so funny. Every time a right-winger says some crazy shit like Jews are doing the great replacement, which is what Elon Musk boosted, right? Remember, like a couple months ago, he straight up was like, yeah, Jews are doing unlimited immigration in the Western world, and now all those immigrants hate the Jews. Like, guess what? Sucks to suck. I'm like, that's what the Nazis unironically said and kept saying after World War II. Like, you're just directly, it's like Sig Heiling at that point. I know that like liberals love hyper focusing on the aesthetics, but like that's a crazy thing to come back from, to just be like, yeah, that's right. I just went to the Auschwitz, so I'm good now. Like, I went to Israel. I said, go ahead, guys, keep pounding Gaza. Shit's fire. It's like, what are we doing? What's going on? This is the memory of one of the most significant crimes of the 20th century, mechanized murder, and you're just sitting there and you're using that to just be like, nah, dude, I love Jews actually, even though they do a lot of the unlimited immigration in the Western world, which I hate. Come on, Jews, don't do that. But also, I don't hate you guys. Okay, sick, man. Cool. I guess that's fine. It's like when Marjorie Taylor Greene had to go to a Holocaust memorial and then write an essay on why the Holocaust was bad. Like after posting on Facebook that like Jewish space lasers were responsible for California wildfires. Did Elon write a book report too?
Ben, please.
Of course, Ben is like helping Elon revise his there is not an anti-Semite that's pro-Israel, by the way, of course, that's the qualifier, that Ben Shapiro will not hug and kiss, okay? As long as you are pro-Israel, Ben will 100% will whitewash you, will try to improve your reputation. There is not a guy who cares less about anti-Semitism than Ben Shapiro, okay? Straight up. And now this is also pretty funny because like all the people that will look to my criticism of this and go, oh yeah, Hasan, remember when you platformed a 19-year-old Yemeni dude who I suspect is doing child slavery, systematic rape, and also specifically hates Jews? No, I didn't watch the interview. I don't care what he had to say. I just made up my mind. So he must be all of those things. And I think you're, what you did was really, you are so much worse than Elon Musk. It's awesome because like a couple things in that circumstance, okay? Couple things in that situation. Something to remember here, okay? That dude's life experiences are a little bit different, I think, than Elon Musk. You feel me? Does not excuse anti-Semitism if he is, okay? But the notion that like that person having anti-Semitic tendencies and like Elon Musk as the, richest billionaire on the planet who commands an entire platform of mass communication, openly allowing Nazis to thrive on the platform. I mean, come on. If you're a Jew in the Western world, think about who's impacting your life in, genuine ways. How is that actually going to destroy your life? Allowing and encouraging Nazis to thrive on Twitter and to gain more prominence, get more clout, grow their movement, or the hypothetical 19-year-old who might actually be anti-Semitic, even though he said personally, when I asked him directly, that he has no issue with anyone as long as they are pro-Palestine. Never read Twitter, so I was shocked about all the transphobic comments I read in the reply to an Elon Musk tweet. Oh yeah. Shit's popping out there. Yeah, but they don't believe him, LMFAO. I hate it here. And then the European Jewish Association, the Jewish Voice of Europe, got together and conducted a live stream where Ben Shapiro interviewed Elon Musk.
And dear friends,
These guys this is ridiculous, dude. It's so crazy. Now, of course, I'm not going to watch this whole thing.
As the plaque says, so that it never happens again.
But it's also like I said, it's gross because it's gross for two reasons. One, this is a way to launder Elon Musk's reputation and whitewash his reputation. It's like doing PR by partnering with a Jewish organization that's like, oh no, please, sir, come through. We'll make it so that nobody thinks you're anti-Semitic. Here's an association with the Holocaust too, and how bad the Holocaust was, and now, which is real and very bad, and we're gonna use that historic atrocity to turn around and launder your reputation. That's number one. That's fucked up. Number two, the notion that this is like a never again, like invoking never again in this circumstance is also additionally gross because it is happening again. Okay. It's happening again. And Israel has used the never again rhetoric at the International Court of Justice specifically to describe why they should be allowed to do it again, this time to someone else. You do not have like a one free let's do genocide card. Like, it doesn't work that way. These motherfuckers mean never again to Jews, not never again to anyone. That's what's so up about this. They will use a Holocaust and non-Jews in the supposed name of defending Jews from a Holocaust that's not happening. Yeah, I know. It's just like, you can't. Your defense for a potential hypothetical future Holocaust, okay, cannot be to do a genocide in reverse to a population that you have occupied for 75 years. First of all, does not have the power to do that regardless, okay? And definitely doesn't have the tenacity either